Hello, everybody. There.
Oh.
Now you can see them. Excuse my little fingerprints here. I always have fingerprints in this house. It's lived in. Anyway, I'm going to be talking, and so is he, of course. Oh, you like what I did to him?
No, I was shaving.
No, he was shaving. He wishes I'd smack him around like that.
I left the house a little too early. Didn't use my electric, so I had to use a straight edge.
That's what you get for getting up late. I heard everybody scrambling around this morning. I was like, what the hell?
We left the house early.
It was around 7. It was around 7.
Last time I looked at the clock, it was like 3 minutes till 7. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Then,
but that's early.
Yeah, it is, because you guys normally don't leave it like quarter after. So I'm making fish tacos tonight. Now, I normally make them with tilapia, and I deep fry them, but if you want to go the faster route, which I wanted to today, because when he called and said he was on his way home, it was so quiet in the house, I took a nap. So this is a fast way of doing it. And 2 of these, for people that are watching their calories, for 2 of these, Miss Paul's, I prefer, what's his name? Gorton's, whatever it is. 2 fillets is 250 calories. So I end up having 2 of those, but I'm not having the taco shell. Not that I mean, I can have it, but I just don't want it. I prefer not. And then I made my own homemade salsa. Now, he won't eat it because it's got chili seeds in it. It's spicy. But got an onion, and then we got some lettuce here. Anyway, so what were we going to talk about again? There was something else I was going to say, but I forget. Oh, and I also make my homemade sauce. Oh, I got to get because I like to have the cabbage. I don't care for the lettuce. I mean, I love lettuce, but I don't care for it on this. But anyway, I'll let you take the floor now.
Well, we're going to talk about one thing. We probably will. But when we started talking about, I'm going to talk about fish tacos. And we started talking about fish. I'm more of a freshwater fish type person. I like the bass, the walleye. Never had the big fish like muskie or sturgeon. I've had bluegill, stuff like that.
I really got something pretty noisy to cut on. This cutting board is noisy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it out for a plate because it's a glass cutting board.
Right.
Go ahead, I'll finish talking. Sorry.
But we were talking about the different fish that we've had and different cultures eating different foods. Like when I was growing up north, I hated catching bullheads, but there was a family that loved bullheads. So me and my friend, we made a deal with them. Any bullhead we catch, we'll give to them, and any bass that they catch, they give to us. So we both went home that day with a nice stringer full of fish.
I'm doing an Alyssa. Onion. Okay, go ahead.
But now the topic I thought was these public cameras, the ones that kept like on the streets catching speeders, people running through red lights. And I know over in England they also have them in the like near the stores and stuff, or near the clubs to catch people doing breaking the law outside the clubs,
abducting children, crap like that,
or beating each other up and stuff like that,
or getting robbed,
or getting robbed.
Yeah. This ain't much better, but.
But I know a lot of people don't like those cameras, but then they'll turn around and complain that the speeders aren't getting caught by the cops, or the cops chasing these speeders. That means there's 2 cars going really fast, and that's dangerous.
I'm all for them. I think, it's an extra
I'm for the cameras because, first of all, this bit of everyone's got the right to privacy. As far I've read the Constitution a few times. I've never seen it in there.
Yeah.
No right to privacy. But
it's how the Privacy Act.
There's Privacy Acts, but it's not in the Constitution. You don't have a right for privacy.
Well, they say it's in there. I don't know.
But then again, these cameras are on public roads.
Well, you got them in the bedroom. I have a smart TV. We have one out here. We have one in there. But what about them cameras?
Well, I mean, this is cameras that you're purposely putting out for the public.
Well, I scare them every night if that's the case.
But these cameras, out on the streets, they're on public streets. So when you're out in town, or out driving the roads, you're using public roads, you're using public streets, sidewalks. You're out in the open. There is no privacy. If you want privacy, go into your house, go into your, into a store or something.
Speaking of privacy, let me touch bases with you. If you guys ever go to a hotel room, I forget how it is. It's the fingernail test on the mirrors because they put see-through mirrors.
Oh, the one.
Yeah, or the one-way mirrors, whatever. Two-way, no, they're two-way, aren't they? Or no, one-way. Yeah, they can see you, but you can't see them.
Yeah, kind of like in the interrogation room at the police office.
You guys be careful in those hotel rooms. For one, they have bed bugs. I've been watching a lot of TV and a lot of videos, but yeah, crazy. What somebody will do for their jollies. I mean, just to watch.
Well, you heard about that case that just got this woman. She was a reporter. I can't remember what station she was, but she was secretly videotaped in her room at a hotel, and then it went on the internet.
There was actually a movie out with
She just won a lot of money.
Yeah, there was
between him and the hotel because somehow this guy was able to put a camera in the peephole of her room, into that little peephole in the door, and filmed her coming out of the bathroom.
Now, this was in her own house?
No, this was at a hotel.
Oh, okay.
And I guess that hotel didn't have cameras in the hallways, in the common areas, like the hallways and stuff.
Ah, they didn't need them. They had them in the room.
No, he put it in the room.
I know, I'm only kidding.
It wasn't the owner or nothing. It was the guy.
Yeah, that's sad.
He purposely got the room next to her, and then set up the camera while she was out. Set up the camera, and knew when she was going to come out of the bathroom because he can hear the shower running, and that's when he went and.
Sometimes I think they work together. Did he go to prison?
He's in prison. He's on the hook for I can't remember, 40% of the. I think she won $57 million.
Yeah.
But she's never going to see his share of it because he ain't going to make that much money ever in his life.
No, but I mean, sometimes people work together and they're willing to spend a couple years in jail for some of that money. You know?
Well, the hotel is liable for a big chunk of the money.
Yeah, I was going to say the hotel is not their fault. It was the pervert that did it. But there is actually a movie out.
Well,
cannot remember the name of the movie, but it was Neighbors. It was the guy across the street come over and said he would help the lady. It was her and her husband, and she had kids. And he went up in their attic, and he put to where he could see the it was the bathroom in their bedroom.
Yeah.
And there was sorry, I almost smashed it with this knife. There was it was a true story. It was a Lifetime movie, the Women's Channel. But it was a true story. I think I'm not going to do these other 2 tomatoes. I think it's going to be plenty. But go ahead. Sorry, I interrupt. I mean, that's what this live talk is all about, right? I think next time we're going to do Google Hangout. If I'm gonna figure that out. You know what? I think we're going to wait until I get my laptop because I don't have the camera. It's a real slow camera. So anyway, go ahead.
But, I mean, I have no problem with these cameras catching speeders and catching criminals out in the streets area. It would have been nice to have it in some of these back alleys where people are, getting mugged and beat up.
Right.
Just off the main street.
True.
I mean, the camera's not going to stop the crime.
No, but it'll solve it.
But at least it'll help solve it. Exactly. It's just the same thing as, when people are like, well, put a cop right there. You know how many people you'd have to deploy to keep every corner safe?
The cops aren't always, I'm all for cops, but they're not always honest either.
Yeah, well, cops are like referees. I mean, referee doesn't catch every foul in the game.
Right.
Just like a cop, he could be looking down one street and miss something happening behind him.
Right.
Or he might be a block away and never know what's going on. So.
By the way, I wanted to ask you, because I told Dawn, I don't know if I said I was going to talk about it. I think I said I was going to talk about it Saturday. We'll talk a little bit about it now. How did you like his chili? I thought it was good. A little sweeter than normal.
Yeah, it was a nice sweet chili.
Yeah, he liked it. Everybody really liked it. I mean, like I said, I took a bite of the the roll, and I've got it frozen for Saturday for my load day. Anyway, I just wanted to give him a shout out and say thanks. It's WV Running Dawn for West Virginia, WV Running Dawn. If you want to go check him out.
And sorry to all those people in Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, all across the South here that like their chilies to be really super spicy.
What happened?
Me personally, I like
Oh.
the sweet chilies.
I was like, what happened to the chilies? Gotta have my chilies.
Yeah, I know the people down here in the south and southwest love the hot chilies, burn your mouth type chilies.
It's like on the Christmas list. That too. It's on the grocery list every time.
But no, I prefer the sweet chilies myself. Yeah, which reminds me,
They're sweet chilies.
Taco Bell got rid of their sweet, you know those little packets you get that say hot.
Oh,
What,
the
mild,
sweet
hot,
one? Yeah, I didn't
super
like
hot?
that sweet one.
They got rid of the brown packs.
Well, they shouldn't have if you liked it, but nobody liked it. I don't.
Not enough people like the brown pack.
Yeah, they're going.
They got rid of it.
They're going out.
They kept the green pack. I know that's one you
You know
like.
what they ought to do? Well,
They got
probably.
they got the three
Yeah, I love the
flavors.
green pack.
They got the yellow, orange, and red still.
Yeah,
And now they got the super red.
Yeah, they're always going to have that because there's.
They got the super hot red.
I like the green mixed with the red. It's really good. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, next week, I think we're gonna do question and answers. So a Q&A basically is what they call it. And I do eventually want to do Google Hangout with him. It's a live stream, where you get actually get people. But I want to wait till I get my laptop, and that's not happening anytime soon. But I don't know. Never know.
Speaking of things, you still gotta show me how to set up my channel.
You already set it up.
I set up. I didn't. If I all of a sudden get 1 million views on one of my videos,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to capitalize on it.
Oh, I see. Oh, to
I don't have to
monetize it. Plus, you
exactly.
wanted to change it. Right now, his name on there is just Stephen Bots, right?
Yeah,
STEVEN and then space Bots, BOTS, or is it all together?
you can probably find it both together.
Well, yeah. Well,
I got,
it's
like,
kind of
one video
hard.
on there.
You know
2
what
parts.
I realized when it's a new channel? This is where it'll help you out with my viewers. It's a new channel. It's hard to find. Like when I first started out, I was telling people they were like, "I can't find you. I don't see you." And I went and looked, and I was like, "Dang, I don't see me either." So I had to go to my and send them a link. And then now when you look in the search, because I've been making videos since 2010, I believe, 2009 or 2010, might have even been as early as 2008. I don't know, but I just started monetizing them in June. Or beginning of July, I'd say, end of June. But his is under Stephen Bots, and I can't leave a link because I don't even have the link yet. But I'm going to show him how to monetize it. But see, the thing about my I have a desktop. I got rid of my laptop like a dummy. Got a desktop when I should have got another laptop. This one didn't come with the little memory card slot, and it didn't come. It's what is it called? An Alien. And it didn't come with the camera. But I do have a camera that clips on, but it's real slow. So I don't know. We'll see about doing Google Hangouts. And I know a couple other people that have slow, so if you guys can bear with that. But as far as that goes, I'll keep you up to date on that. But question and answer, Q&A, maybe next week we'll still talk about something. Just slung some salad.
Lettuce all over you.
Salad, lettuce.
Quit tossing your salad.
What, you getting jealous? He ain't tossing his salad tray. I'm just being a nut. But what was I going to say? But we're going to talk about something else next week too. But Q&A, if you guys have any questions for him, let me know. If you have any questions for me, let me know, and we'll have answers. As long as you don't get too personal. Actually, I really don't care. I don't have nothing to hide, really. If there's something you want to know about me, I'm really an open book. I don't know about him, but I'm an open book. But, you an open book?
Except for a couple chapters.
Was that the SEX one? Sure. No. He's an open book except for chapter 9 and chapter 7. No. But he's an open book too, pretty much. Just, keep it civil.
There's some things
Yeah.
I don't want to discuss them to the public. I like to keep private, so that's why
What
it's
is it
not a
you like to
book.
keep private?
There's some stuff I don't want these people to know.
What is it? What is it you don't want them to know?
Like I'm going to tell you, and then the whole public
Well, give me
will know.
a hint. Give me a hint.
No, I mean there's some stuff that I'm sure you're aware of, that you don't want people to know. And there's some stuff that
About my
my
anxiety.
parents don't even know about that I did when I was little. That
I know
people
about
know.
it. Yeah, but
So
what? But that time you was peeking through that window, you got caught.
No.
No, I'm only kidding. I'm messing with him. No, there
No, nothing
was.
like
He
that.
did. He did. He was, but he wasn't peeking. He was talking. Actually, talking to the girl. They had told each other, "Meet me at my window," but somebody outside seen you.
yeah, the
And
neighbor across the
yeah,
street thought
and
I
called
was.
the parents.
No,
and
called
so
the, no, they called the
Oh,
police.
called the police, yeah. And so it was a big. They thought he was peeping Tom, but he wasn't. He was actually talking to her.
I was
And
just
she
talking to
fessed
her.
up, thank goodness. Can you imagine if she said, "No, he was looking at my window."
didn't know he was
The
there.
parents knew Steve, so it wasn't like
Yeah.
he just got you basically yelled at. Didn't you get slapped around when you got walked in your mom and dad's house, too?
No, I got scared the hell out.
Oh, sure.
The first guy that showed up was a undercover cop. He was
How many minutes are we into?
16.
Are you serious? Okay, we got a little bit carried away on that one. But, yeah, it went over 16, so I know it's going to cut off probably about when we said he was not peeking in somebody's window. What it was that they had got together and said, "Meet me at my window," and he did it. Neighbors called the police, and that's where we were. So no, he wasn't peeking in anybody's window. We just want to make that clear. I think that's where it cut off at.
Yeah. No, I was it was late night. I just got off work. I swung by her house to talk to her, and the neighbor thought I was looking in, so they called the police. The first one to show up was a plainclothes officer, whatever. And so at first I thought it was somebody just joking around with me, one of my buddies.
Oh boy.
And then I turned and looked the other way and I saw a cop in uniform. I'm like, oh crap. Then they talked to the parents, they talked to the daughter, found out I was talking to her, she knew I was there, we were just talking, stuff like that. And he said, well, I was under 18, and he said, well, it's past curfew, get your butt home, and if you're fast enough, you can beat the phone call.
Oh crap.
If you could beat the phone call to your parents.
Oh man.
So I went straight home, unplugged all the phones. And then
What a dork.
No, 'cause
I see how you think.
I didn't want my parents
No
getting woken
doubt.
up in the middle of the
Oh.
night from a police call.
Oh my gosh, it was late.
Yeah. It was dark out.
Well, you told me this story many times,
That's why
but
the
I
people
know a
across
couple
the
of
street
times.
called, because it was after dark.
Oh,
It was after curfew. So I unplugged all phones, and then I got up. I knew my dad got up at a certain time. So I went and I plugged all the phones back in before he got up. And then that day I went to work, came back home. My mom says, "Is there something you want to talk to me about?" And I said, "What?" She said, "Well, I'll let you know what the topic is. I got a phone call today." So I told her the whole story.
boy.
So-
How did she take it?
I got in trouble for a while. I was grounded for a while.
Well, yeah, because you were out past what? It had to be past.
Past curfew.
Yeah.
Because I was only 17. It was past curfew. But like I
You
said,
get
that
shot.
I was scared to heck because they had me handcuffed in the back of the car while they were talking to the parents and their daughter. So I'm like, oh.
Well, you know, Tony
That's,
got the gun pulled on him whenever me and my first husband were dating, and you know he's friends with my ex-husband, so we're okay there. Anyway, we were dating, and he had went out of town. He said, and he was spying through the window just to see what I was up to. You know, I guess trying to see if I had somebody else over there. I don't know. It was our house. Yeah, we ended up renting it together. And somebody called me on the phone. They said, "Do you know a Billy?" And I said, "No. Who the hell are you?" You know, they said Kelly. They called my name, and I go, "Yeah." This is back in 91. Or, yeah, 91 or something like that. And I said, "Yeah, this is Kelly. Well, do you know Billy?" And then I heard out really loud, "No, it's Tony." And I go, "Yeah, I know Tony. Well, my husband's got him back here at gunpoint." I'm like, "Back where? The hell are you talking about?" Because he was supposed to be in L.A., in Los Angeles. No, it wasn't the cop. It was my neighbor.
Oh.
He seen Tony spying in my window.
Oh.
And I was like, "What?" I said, "Yeah, I know Tony." So I walked out there, and man, he was such a nervous wreck. He had snot running out of his nose. It was disgusting. I was like, oh my gosh, poor dude. I said, that's what you get. I said, I bet you never spy on me again. But then I went and let the neighbor have it because I understand, call the cops if you see somebody. I understand, because it could have been anybody. I kind of appreciated him and thanked him, but I also got mad because I have my niece over there. If he would have shot and that gun would have ricocheted, it could have hit anybody. My niece was always at my house. She's now almost 30. She was born in 86. But she was like always at my place. This is before I had any kids. But before I knew him. But anyway, just wanted to share that with you. But yeah, if you have any questions, we have answers. So we're going to do a Q&A. I'm going to cut this onion up next. Almost done. In fact, I got to get that stuff out of the oven. I've got the fish bacon in the oven. And this is a really good meal. You guys ought to try it if you like fish. I know
she used to make
over 50 and Fantabulous. She loves tilapia, so maybe I'll make this one time with the on camera. She loves tilapia. I love tilapia too. So
the sauce she used to make with this was with a Greek yogurt. But I think she's.
But then my brother came down and showed me the real deal because this tastes so much better. What you do is you take sour cream and you put mayonnaise in it, and then you mix it up, and you put a little seasoning in it, and a little bit of lemon juice, some pepper, like I said, seasoning, and then a little bit of milk. But he was like, when my brother came down and made it, he was like, this is kind of runny. What it was is that's how it normally, not runny, but because mine came out like dollops of sour cream when I made it, which everybody was used to that. So he's sitting there eating it. But it was a little bit runny, but it was good.
Tartar sauce type deal.
Yeah, more like a tartar sauce is what it was. But my brother made it, want to get it out I'll get it.
More like a gravy type deal.
How many minutes are we at? I'm going to turn this oven off.
6. But, I like the Greek yogurt one because it tastes more... I don't know, to me it tastes more like a Greek type meal because of it. I mean, it's odd to say, but I was in Greece for 6 months.
Well, we can still use a little bit of Greek yogurt.
And I had some Greek food over there, and it tasted pretty good.
I put it in this because this was the end of the sour cream. We got another one. But see, it's kind of like I used to make. See, I wanted a little bit more, I don't know, I think the consistency's pretty good.
A little more of a paste instead of a
here, try it.
Gravy. Oh, here.
Oh.
Yeah, tastes like a lot of sour cream there.
Mm-hmm. It's really good. I didn't put too much mayonnaise in it, but it's really good. And I'm going to put this down. I had to turn off that oven. Keep the fish warm. I'm going to cut up this onion. What are we at as far as minutes?
I said, well, now it's 7. But...
Okay, well, we got a few more minutes.
Yeah, the phone call's going to be coming up any time now.
What time is it?
15 after.
Oh, yeah. After 6. Is this,
My phone's now off.
I fixed this today. Yeah, it's going to come in about 10 minutes. We got a few minutes. Anyway. I'll fix it in a little bit.
I encourage people to try foods from different places.
I've been making a lot of different recipes lately.
Yeah.
I have.
I mean, there's different places in the U.S. and then there's different places in the world. And I knew this one guy when I was in England. He complained about everything. It's not like America. It's not like America. It's not like America. I said, well, you're not in America.
Living in America.
You're
exactly.
in England. You chose to come here.
Was he military too?
Yeah. I said, experience the culture. This is a good chance to experience a different culture.
If I cry, you all will know why. I'm cutting a purple onion, red onion, whatever they want to call it. I call it purple because that's what color it is.
I mean, he just upset me when he said that. Because I went to England, I'm going to a different country, and I wanted to experience it. I wanted to eat English food instead of American food. I wanted to try English things and do some English stuff,
Well, I make this meal all the time. Well, not all the time. I make it, once or twice a month, sometimes 3 times a month. Yeah. But the meals I've been making, the Hasselback chicken.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, he liked it. His mother came down. It was funny because his mom came down and she was like, "You don't like chicken, Steve." I'm like, he likes my chicken. You know, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But she goes, wow, that's surprising.
Now, for the longest time, I never liked chicken because
You
mom
never
says
had mine.
mom says I cut one open and it was still bloody.
Yeah.
I remember going to school and getting I think it was supposed to be the thigh, but it looked more like the chicken had turned a little bit. So when the machine came to cut the thigh, it kind of cut across the buttocks.
Oh, so he was eating
And I got
blood.
the hole.
Yeah.
Because I saw a little hole in them and I didn't want
That's
to eat anymore.
disgusting.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want it.
That's why I haven't eaten it in a long time.
But I do the chicken breast. I mean, we will have whole chicken. In fact, I think I'm going to do that. Have him get a whole chicken this time. And
Because my mom used to have to make what she called camouflage chicken. Nowadays it's called chicken nuggets.
yeah.
and
she'd have to camouflage it so Steve would eat it.
chicken tenders.
But you
Or-
should have seen the look on her face when he sat down to eat dinner. She was like, "You're eating chicken," and it was chicken breast. So her face was just like that. She's like,
Yeah.
"Steven, you don't like chicken," and he's sitting there eating the hell out of it, you know. And I said, "He likes it." I said, and you told her why, and she was still looking at you. I swear she looked at you the whole time you ate that plate. Like, is he pretending to like it?
Well, chicken
I'm
now
like,
is cheaper than beef, so if beef becomes
You learn
cheaper,
to
I'll
like
start
it.
eating beef.
I love chicken. I love fried chicken, but you know how that is. Over 50 and Fantabulous. I'm sorry to talk about her a lot. She is just something else. I'm on a marathon with her videos. I started from the newest ones to the oldest, so I'm down. What was I on last night? I can't remember which one it was. Well, I think it's the one where she woke up and she just started praying and talking about God. But oh man, it's just she's funny. There was something I was going to say about her. What time does that say? 10. Okay, there was something I was going to say about her, and I don't want to go off the subject. What were we talking about just before then?
Chicken, beef.
Yeah, she went and did a taste test because she can do it. I mean, she's so slim. She reminds me of my mom. I think I told you this, and I'm not crying, Lynn. Her name's Lynn. I'm not crying. It's these onions. But she reminds me of my mom, and I wanted to ask you a question. Do you, and she might not, watch my videos. I know she watches a few of them. Is that your mother? Because you were talking about how that's your mother's bowls and stuff. Did she have that apartment? Or, I don't know. Maybe it's none of my business. But the reason I asked that, because I think that's pretty cool that you came there and lived where she was living. What was it I was going to say about her?
I don't know.
Oh, she went and she got Bojangles chicken, which I've heard of. She got KFC and not Church's, Popeyes. Yeah, Popeyes. Man, I was watching her video the other night and I was hungry. I love fried chicken. And she was taking a bite out of one leg and taking a bite out of the other. And she was like, I don't know, let me try this again. Then she'd do the biscuits and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's killing me. She ended up liking the KFC. Well, you go watch her video. It's awesome. Every time I do watch a video, and I want everybody to know that, hopefully I have enough time, that when I try to reply, you guys leave comments, and if you don't get a comment back from me, it's because I try to reply. I think Carnation038 and a few other people are having this problem. I try to hit reply, and it says error, unknown error, and I'm like, what the hell? So, or sometimes it'll go through, and it won't, it'll go through, and it
just won't post?
Yeah, and then I'll go back, and it's not even showing that I posted anything back. Like, somebody will say, hey, Kelly, great video, thumbs up, whatever. And I'll say, thank you, how are you doing, whatever. And I'll go to press enter, send, and it doesn't show up. Or it'll say unknown error. Or it just doesn't show up later. It's weird. I don't know. But anyway, he's got to go. They're about to call anytime, my son, my brother, and my daughter. And I need to get this fish out, and the beans are on low over there. So everybody stay positive, focused, motivated, determined, and on track. This is not a weight loss video, but do all that good stuff anyway. Thumbs up, comment if you'd like, share the video, and yeah, let's get me up there. I'm close to 600 subscribers. I'd like to get up to 1,000, and then I think I'll be doing an awesome giveaway.
Might want to do a quick video maybe tomorrow or something out of schedule a little bit with Alyssa about how she liked the zoo. She went to the zoo today.
Oh yeah, well we'll probably save that for Sunday, because I got things I got to do tomorrow. But
If she
yeah, I'm
remembers
busy.
it.
I'm busy.
If she remembers it.
I got to cook.
All right.
Anyway, all right, everybody. We'll talk to you later.